Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and More. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. I know I said in a comment from my last video, my last live video from last night, I wasn't going to be going live again until after the new year, possibly. But I thought, hey, I've got about an hour to burn. It's just gone midnight, really, here in the UK. So yeah, give it to about 1 a.m. If anybody wants to join the stream, join the chat. We're talking movies, we're talking music, if you want. Yeah, I thought, why not? So if anybody wants to join in and say hi and have any questions about Halloween or queries or comments about Halloween or Friday the 13th or Black Christmas or Dave McRae's film, It's Me, Billy, whatever. Feel free to join the chat. And as usual, I'll wait a little bit. We do have new subscribers, and I want to thank you for that. It's always appreciated. So yeah, I'm not going to be here for an hour and 45 minutes tonight, like I was last night. But yeah, I'll be here for about an hour, roughly, depending on how many people join the chat. Great chat last night, by the way. Really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Very much a spur of the moment thing. I really was not going to come on tonight. But I thought, hey, give it an hour and we can talk movies. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Really enjoyed the stream last night. We got to about, I'm not sure, seven or eight viewers at one point, I think. Great questions, great. Yeah, it was just great. I really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Nearly 3 minutes in. I think we have now 244 subscribers, I think. But anybody who wants to click on and subscribe and chat movies, movie chat and more, you're more than welcome to do so. This is not out of the ordinary. I've only done, well, technically I did test videos, really. The first 3 were all test videos, but I kept the third one, movie chat and more live, free, up online, up on my channel, because people joined in and it was cool. I got rid of 1 and 2 because I had nobody in the chat, so it got kind of boring, so I deleted them from my channel. Why would I keep them on my channel, But since then, it's been great. It really has, and I appreciate each and every one of you who have joined, and you guys who have yet to join the live chats. Just gone 4 minutes past, 4 minutes in, I should say, into the live stream. Nobody's chatting yet, but we give it time. We give it time. I think somebody is watching, but that person watching could be me. I know I'm watching. I'm still very new to live chat, but yeah, feel free to pop along. And the message I left in the comment section about not being on tonight, or probably not being on until the new year, well, things change, and I felt like popping on and chatting to you guys. If if anyone's here, then yeah, feel free to pop on and let's chat movies. Hi guys. Nobody yet. Somebody else has just joined the chat. I'm not sure who that is. Say hello so I know who you are. Thank you for joining the live stream. I did not think I was going to be on tonight. We'll see how it goes. This is not going to be an hour and 45 minutes like it was last night. Here in the UK, it's 12 past midnight. So we have about 50 minutes. I'll stick around for about 50 minutes. But hey, if things get big and some questions come in and some comments and queries and you guys start chatting to one another, I'll probably stay up a bit longer, Probably keep the stream going a bit longer. We'll see how it goes. It's all impromptu at the moment. Like I said in the comment to my last video, I think I forgot to make it a pinned comment, so I'm not sure if all you guys would have seen it. But I wasn't planning to come on tonight, but I have. So feel free to join in. Uh, 7 minutes and 30 seconds in. There is somebody watching. I'm not sure who you are. Feel free to say hi. Very impromptu tonight. All my videos will be impromptu for a while. I will start setting schedules and reminders as we grow in numbers. When we get more subscribers and but guys, you got, like I said in my comment in my last video, you know, you guys that have already subscribed and joined in the chat, thank you so much. Time goes fast, whether people are, whether you guys are in the chat or not. 8 minutes and 42 seconds in. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Join him. I know you're out there. Oh, hey, we have Krug. Is it Krug or Krug? I think it's Krug. Krug72. Hi, Richard. Hi, Krug. Thank you for joining the stream. It's all movie chat. You can talk about, it's movie chat and more. So you can talk about other stuff. It doesn't have to be movies. Primarily, I talk about horror. But I love different genres. I love the Rocky movies. My personal favorite Rocky movie is Rocky 2. So yeah, hi Krug. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And welcome. I want a happy new year. Krug72. I'm also called Richard. That's cool. Really enjoy your videos, mate. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Really. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very, very much. That never goes unappreciated. Thank you, Krug. And you ended that with mate. So I'm guessing you're from the UK. Is that right? Really enjoy your videos, mate. You don't normally hear that from our friends across the pond, or anywhere really, apart from here in the UK. But thank you. I really appreciate that. And I will be doing more live videos after the new year. Krug says, yeah, I'm near London. Cool. Cool. So you're probably in tier 4, yeah? I mean, I think we're all sick of this tier business, but has to be done, I guess. I think millions and millions were put into tier 4 on Boxing Day. Well, millions more than before. But thank you again, Krug, for joining the chat. What movies are you into, Krug? It is Krug and not Krug. It is Krug. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Oh, you said you're near London. You're not in London. Okay. You probably still could be in tier 4. I'm guessing. Lots of places are in tier 4 now. New Year celebrations are going to be pretty somber this year, obviously. But hopefully, with the vaccines on the way, we can, get rid of this piece of shit called COVID, and COVID, the virus, not COVID, my subscriber. I do have a subscriber. He's cool. We can get rid of COVID. We can get rid of COVID and just carry on. Go back to normal. Get a live back. Krug72. Horror. Oh, okay. You're into horror. Horror, action, and comedy. It's Krug. So KROOG, Krug. As in Krug from Last House on the Left. Yeah, we are on tier 4 here. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It's a nightmare. It's a living nightmare. Last House on the Left. I haven't seen that in a long time. I've seen the original and the remake, but I haven't seen either of those for a long time. So it's Krug, yeah? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right now. Krug, yeah? Krug72. Horror, action. Name a few movies, buddy. We can talk about what kind of horror you're into. Action, comedy. I love comedy. Action, well, it depends what, I like some action movies. I'm very much a horror guy, but I like comedy, yeah. But if you want to talk about action, that's fine. I just appreciate you joining the chat, and tell your friends about movie chat and more. But it's good to meet you. Action, like Die Hard. More recent more recent action movies. than Die Hard. Excuse me. Okay, Krug. Yep, Krug. Crew 72. I love Halloween, Friday the 13th. You're in the right place. Action films. I like Stallone, Bronson, Van Damme. I'm a massive Rocky fan. I love Stallone. Halloween. I love Halloween 1, Halloween 2, 4. I don't mind 5. I know a lot of people hate 5. 6 is okay. Halloween H2O. I'm pretty fond of. Resurrection. I'm not a fan of. Rob Zombie's 2007. I like. Rob Zombie's H2. I despise. And the 2018 film was pretty good. When it comes to Friday the 13th, well, what you just said, I also love wrestling. Yeah, I mean, wrestling. WWE, AEW, WCW from the past, you know. Yeah, I do have channels. I do have videos on my channel about wrestling. I am a big Shawn Michaels fan, DX, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. But I go back even further, like the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Randy Savage was my first original favorite wrestler when he won the world title, or WWF title, I should say, back in 1988 at WrestleMania 4. Friday the 13th. That's cool. Yeah, Stallone. Apart from Rocky and Rambo, I'm guessing you're a fan of Rocky or Rambo or both. Do you have any other Stallone films that you like? I've got quite a few. I love Cliffhanger. And Bronson, Van Damme. Bronson, Van Damme. Bronson, probably, I don't know. Yeah, probably with Charles Bronson, Death Wish. That's the only one I can think of, really. I know he's been in many more movies than just Death Wish, but. And Van Damme. Van Damme, probably my favorite is probably Kickboxer. Kickboxer and AWOL. Both good movies. Okay. Krug 72. My favorite wrestlers are Owen Hart. Yeah. Terry Funk and Cactus Jack. Well, with Owen, it's very tragic. It's what can be said that hasn't already been said. I think if Owen Hart was still alive today, maybe retired now, but he may have gone on to eclipse Brett's career. Maybe. Terry Funk, I know Terry Funk. It's not a wrestler I don't seek out his matches to watch. But Cactus Jack, yeah, Mick Foley. And Cactus Jack is my personal favorite out of all the personas that Foley had. I did not like Dude Love. I don't think even Mick Foley liked Dude Love. Krug 72. Have you heard of Jim Cornette? Yeah, I can't stand the guy. That may not be a popular opinion, but yeah, Krug 72. I didn't like Dude Love either. No, I don't think Mick even did. Jim Cornette. I've got nothing against swearing. I'm not a prude. But I think Jim Cornette, when you see him in a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that, he goes over the top. Pardon me. Yeah, Cornette. I think Jim Cornette likes to believe he's part of every major incident that has happened in the professional wrestling world, and he hasn't. I'm not saying Cornette hasn't been involved in lots of big events, but the Montreal screw job, he likes to say he was part of that. And I don't think Jim Cornette even knew what was going to happen to Bret Hart that night. I think Jim Cornette is his own biggest fan. But if you're a Jim Cornette fan, then that's great. I always say here that we can't all like the same people. We can't all like the same movies. We can't all like the same music. Yeah, but I've never been a fan of Jim Cornette. But yes, I do know Jim Cornette. Not personally, but yeah. Krug 72, thank you, man. It did it did come out of the blue. I thought regarding him being involved in the Montreal screwing. Yeah, I don't think he was involved. Yeah. Screw job. Yeah, I don't think Jim Cornette was in that room. I think in that room at the time, even Earl Hebner wasn't there. Yeah, in that room at the time was Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon, I think Triple H, definitely not Chyna. Maybe Earl Hebner's brother was there. I'm not too sure. But Jim Cornette, no, he wasn't there. He likes to say he was there, but he wasn't. Well, at least I don't think he was. He is his own biggest fan. Like I say, my favorite wrestler is Shawn anyway, and my favorite faction is probably DX. Krug 72. I met Sonny once. All right, lucky you. I met Sonny once at Collectomania in Milton Keynes. Wow, what year was that? What year was that, Krug 72? I remember Sonny back in the mid-90s, and wow, yeah. Very, very, very gorgeous lady. She went on to do, I think Sonny went on to do porn, I think. I always like to believe that's not true, but unfortunately I think it is. Kind of like Sly Stallone. I think Stallone started out in porn. And I think he did. But I like to go back to the days of Rocky, you know. So yeah, Krug 72. What year was that? What year was that, mate, when you met Sonny? I'm guessing, what was it, 95, 96? Wow. Krug 72, 2013, around Christmas time. Wow, I thought you meant way back in the in the 90s. What does she look like in 2013, Krug? You know, the more I'm saying the name Krug, the more I'm remembering that movie, The Last House on the Left. 2013. Did she still look cool? probably very polite, I'm guessing. They all have to be. But they have to be, but I don't think Vince would have really appreciate it if they turned out to be complete and utter wankers. Okay, Crew 72, she looked good and she was very funny. Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's cool. I would have loved to have met Sunny. I would still love to meet Sunny. 2013. I'll always remember Sunny as the pom pom cheerleader. I think she was in WCW before that, or maybe after that, but definitely before, I think, as a completely different character. But yeah, I remember Sunny as the pom pom cheerleading lady from the mid 90s in the WWF. Crew 72. I also met Don Shanks. Wow, Michael Myers, Halloween 5, right? In 2017, top bloke. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I've seen interviews with Don Shanks. He seems like a really tough guy. Yeah. I don't mind Halloween 5. I know Halloween 5 gets, shit on from a great height, but I don't mind Halloween 5. I don't think it's that bad. The first video I ever did here on Movie Chat and More was all about Halloween 5. And I decided to point out the things that were good about it rather than talk about the things that were bad. Wow, yeah. Don Shanks. Don Shanks was also the fisherman villain, the ghost fisherman villain in I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, wasn't he? I know that was a straight to DVD thing, but it was still Don Shanks. Yeah. Crew 72. I love 5. Yeah, well, I really liked that video. Oh, you've seen it. Thank you. Thank you for watching that. My first video. Yeah. It's so many people, Krug 72. So many people are so quick to point out everything that's wrong with the movie rather than focus on what's good about it. The laundry shoot scene, I know people love the laundry shoot scene, but there's more to Halloween 5 than just that. I like 5, yeah. I've got 5 on Blu-ray. Yeah. And DVD, and I used to have 5 on VHS. I don't mind. Yeah, I quite like Halloween 5. I mean, in my humble opinion, when I compare Halloween 5 to Rob Zombie's 2009, wow, Halloween 5 wins every time. I like Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween movie, but Rob Zombie's 2009, no, not a fan. At least I'm not the only person out there that really. I mean, you said I love 5. I mean, yeah, I don't love 5. I like 5, but okay. Okay, Crew 72 again. I always thought Tina, yeah, was a beauty. She is annoying though. Yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous. Tina, yeah. Yeah, she's annoying as hell. But yeah, very pretty lady. The thing is, Jen. Do you remember Jen Krug in Halloween Resurrection? Played by Katie Sackhoff. Katie Sackhoff, I think. She went on to be in one of the Star Trek things. I think she's way more annoying than Tina. Jen from Resurrection. Although Resurrection just annoys me anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, Tina. And Sammy. What about Sammy from Halloween 5? Gorgeous. Krug 72. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was annoying. She was, but I put up with it. With Halloween 5, I think there's worse, or what's the best way to put this? I think with Halloween 5, there are worse things to bitch about than the character of Tina. But yeah. Oh, by the way, unless you meant Jen on your last comment, Krug, Jen from Resurrection, wow, yeah. If Tina is annoying, Jen is off the chart. Okay, we've been going for 30 minutes, nearly 31 minutes. We keep on going. Krug 72, yeah, Jen, yeah. Brain fart. Yeah. Jen to me is way more annoying than Tina from H5. Krug 72, are you a fan of boxing? Yes. Boxing is the only sport I can watch really and not support anybody. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy a good old fight. My favorite boxer of all time is Muhammad Ali. In the modern era, it's probably Floyd Mayweather. And in between, back then, in between, and now, Deontay Wilder. I love Deontay Wilder. I'm not a big Tyson Fury fan. And going back, Chris Eubank Sr. was my favorite boxer of the time. Chris Eubank, yeah. Nigel Benn. There's quite a few. Mike Tyson, obviously. I'm 40 years old. I don't know how old you are. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But yeah, Mike Tyson was the man. When I was growing up in the 80s, Mike Tyson was the man. Evander Holyfield. Yeah. Evander Holyfield, probably my favorite boxer ever, apart from Muhammad Ali. But it's very close between Holyfield and Ali. I know. Ask me who my favorite boxer is. It's Ali all the way. But the greatest of all time was Ali. My personal favorite is Ali. But sometimes, every now and then, Evander Holyfield creeps in there. Oh. I might mispronounce your name. I'm sorry about that. Khan. Saif Khan? Is it Saif Khan? Yo, sup? Yo, sup? Thank you for joining the stream. Is it Saif Khan? Krug 72. Vladimir Klitschko is one of my all-time favorite fighters. I'm 27. You're 27. I'm 40 years old. Thank you for joining. I mean, it's great. Yeah, but I mean, you can't really take much away from Vladimir Klitschko. You know, he's not one of my personal favorites, but the guy can box, you know. Saif Khan, Hollywood don't make good movie no more. You can find more good international movie. Well, I don't agree with that, but that's your opinion. Hopefully, is it Saif? Muhammad Ali, yeah, that's my personal favorite. And Mike Tyson. Saif Khan, you are the first person who ever said my name right the first time. Well, brilliant. Saif Khan. That's great. Thank you. Saif Khan, Mike moves are from Muhammad Ali. So Mike Tyson, yeah, I'm assuming Mike Tyson moves are from Muhammad Ali. I've never noticed that. That's something. No, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. If that's what you see when you watch a Mike Tyson fight, then more power to you, Saif. More power to you. I don't get that. I think Mike Tyson was. I'm not saying Mike Tyson was not a good boxer, because he was, but he was a better fighter, in my humble opinion, than a boxer. When it comes to boxing, I would have to put Muhammad Ali above that. But if you see, if you see similarities between Tyson and Ali, then that's your opinion, and you're more than welcome to it. Saif Khan, would you not agree most of these boxers learned from Muhammad Ali? Some do, you can tell. Some try. Agree, yeah. Saif Khan, Muhammad Ali is a legend. I agree. Yeah, he is. Definitely, without a doubt. Cannot be argued. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Learned from Muhammad Ali. Yeah, because you see lots of boxers in this day and age try and do the shit that Muhammad Ali did and think they're going to get away with it. Like when they hold their arms down like this, they stick out their chin, and they normally get hit. Somehow Muhammad Ali, even when he was hit after doing something crazy like that, somehow found a way to come back 9 times out of 10. But yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of boxers have learned from Muhammad Ali. Saif Khan, most can't replicate. Yeah, exactly. Most can't replicate his fight even today. No way. I totally agree with that. Totally. Back then, boxing was real. Whenever I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for fights to watch, I normally go to Ali as a default setting. Yeah, absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. I love Evander Holyfield, but come on, I mean, we're talking different eras, and I think I would have to say, yeah, boxing. But yeah, back then boxing was real. I mean, like I said, a second ago, I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan. I'm a big, I won't say big. I like Deontay Wilder, but I can't put maybe Mayweather, but I can't put Deontay Wilder as a heavyweight. I can't put Deontay Wilder in the same league as Muhammad Ali or people like Joe Frazier. I just can't put Deontay Wilder in the same league. I just can't do it. Saif Khan, do you think wrestling today is real? It's never been real. Unless you mean the Olympic wrestling, then that's real. But if you mean Saif, if you mean wrestling as in real, as in good, no, I think the WWE product and the AEW product are both garbage. But they are not helped by what's going on in the world with COVID and no crowd. But being a massive Shawn Michaels fan, to me, I stopped watching when Shawn retired in 2010, I think. But trying to watch WWE now is, I just can't. I have to switch off. Krug 72. What do you guys think of Sugar Ray Leonard? Saif Khan, no idea who he is. I love Sugar Ray Leonard. The classic fights between Sugar Ray and I think Roberto Duran. Again, off the chart. If you haven't seen Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran, go back and watch those fights. They're worth checking out. They're probably all on YouTube. Saif Khan, how can humans survive getting by stuff like chairs and rod in shame? That don't make sense. Oh, now I know what you mean. Is wrestling real? No, it's not. The results are predetermined. But I mean, these days, are they even allowed to whack one another with chairs? I don't think they are. And if they are, it's on the back of the legs. But no, I mean, wrestling is wrestling. They're athletes. They are athletes. But the results, as most people know, are predetermined. But in my opinion, wrestlers, even the wrestlers of today that I don't like, are athletes. Yeah, that's what I believe. But when it comes to wrestling, even the wrestling, that I love back from the 80s and the 90s and the early noughties are, yeah, I mean, it was never real. But got some great athletes, man. You got some great athletes. It's like Kurt Angle. He was an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling, and then he went to the pro, professional wrestling, WWE or WWF, it was called, I think, when Kurt Angle joined. So yeah, they are athletes, but no, I mean, when it comes to wrestling, I think it's pretty much understood now that it's not real. Saif Khan, what kind of movie do you like? My favorite genre is horror. Very close second is comedy. Mix and match. I love horror. I love comedy. I love some thrillers, but mainly I side with horror. Saif Khan, thank you for your comments, man. I really appreciate it. Don't you agree these days movie is about sex and not about story? Well, it depends what movie you're talking about. I mean, Saif Khan, nice. Me too. I like horror and comedy. Yeah, well, yeah. Saif, what do you mean about a movie is more sex and not story? Are you talking about something like 50 Shades of Grey? I mean, thinking about it, you could be talking about something like American Pie too. I mean, okay, Saif, you say these days more about sex version, and Saif follows up with even horror movie is full of no. Oh, right, even horror movie is full of nudity, nothing to do with the story. There used to be good horror movies. I mean, when it comes to horror movie, I like Jeepers Creeper. Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the first one. Um, that's a tough one, Saif, because I go back to the Friday the 13th movies, and there was always pornography in those movies. Even in the original 1978, you had the classic "See Anything You Like" scene with Linda. Krug 72, you should do a live commentary at some stage, Richard. I do have two live. They're not. live, but commentaries on my channel. Friday the 13th Part 2 and Halloween 2, I think they were. But now I've gone live. Yeah, that's a plan in the very, very near future. I want to do live streaming, watching a movie, and hopefully you guys join in and we'll see how it goes. Safe message retracted. Excuse my typo. Sorry, Saif, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We've all been there. Saif Khan, what is the most horror movie you have seen? Probably Halloween. Halloween, the original from 1978. But I've seen a lot of horror movies. But yeah. But Krug 72, yeah, keep watching, because now I'm doing these live videos. That's something that's definitely on the agenda. Probably won't do Friday the 13th 2 again, or Halloween 2 again right now in the near future, but maybe the original Halloween 2018, another Friday the 13th movie, or maybe a Freddy movie. Krieg 72, Halloween 78 is on Film 4 tomorrow night. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, the traditional Christmas horror movie, even though Christmas is, by and large been and gone, but yeah, Halloween 78, yeah, that's classic. Saif Khan, you should do a video review, more people will join. Video review, like watch along videos, because that is on the agenda. I do plan to do that. Let's see. Saif Khan, Halloween 98, never saw that movie. We'll find out about it. Well, I said 78. That was the original from 1978. In 1998, they did Halloween H2O, which was effectively Halloween 7. Yeah. Saif Khan, have you seen horror movie The Djinn? I've seen a movie called Wishmaster, and I think that's the one you may mean. I could be wrong. I love the original Wishmaster. I think the main villain in that is a djinn. So not the drink, but yeah, I believe the main villain in Wishmaster, which I love, is a djinn. Saif Khan, I mean movie review. Yes, I plan. Yeah, now I'm doing live videos. I'm going to do a lot more. Saif Khan, I think that may be the movie. Wishmaster, I love it. Yeah, Jinn the Djinn, yep. That is what the movie was about. Yeah, Wishmaster. Love Wishmaster. I know they did about 4 Wishmaster movies in the end, but I wasn't keen on the sequels. The first one, I love. I adore it. I think Wishmaster 2 might have been alright. But apart from that, yeah, it's definitely just Wishmaster all the way for me. Yeah, Jinn the Djinn. Yeah, it's definitely Wishmaster. Safe. Yeah, Krug 72, Halloween 78 on Film 4. Are you watching it? Saif Khan, I am sorry, I mean this movie Djinn 2014. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure I've heard of it, but I will at some point Google that movie. I haven't heard of it. Safe. So I can't comment on it. Krug 72. I used to love Friday nights around 98 and 99. Me too, man. My sister would babysit me and we would watch WCW Nitro. I think I just spit. I'm sorry about that. WCW Nitro and Freddy's Nightmares on TNT. Yeah, Freddy's. Great times. Freddy's Nightmares. I've seen some of those. I've seen quite a few of those. Preferred. I love the original Freddy's Nightmares. The TV show, yeah. Because that is like a backstory of Freddy and how the parents of Springwood did what they did, and yeah, I've seen I've seen Freddy's Nightmares quite a bit. I've seen I do like other episodes, but it never really took off with me. Saif Khan, it's a nice movie. It's a nice movie. Which are you talking about? The Jinn? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will have to check that out. Crew 72. I think I might watch it. Yeah. What, the Jinn? Sounds good. Sounds good. Crew 72. When you say WCW Nitro, like the NWO and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan, yeah. Classic stuff. Classic. I've got the NWO DVD. It's a 3 or 4 disc DVD, I believe. Love the NWO. But out of DX and the NWO, I'm probably more, yeah, I am more of a DX boy, I think. 98 and 99, Krug, yeah. Those were the days, my friend. Those were the days. Yeah, Krug 72. Yeah, great stuff. I missed the Monday night. Yeah, the Monday Night Wars. You know what? I've got quite a few DVDs, wrestling DVDs. Like I say, my favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels. But out of all the documentary wrestling DVDs I have, my favorite is the Monday Night War with Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff. Obviously Photoshop, but looking at one another, the Monday Night War DVD documentary is my favorite when it comes to documentaries, wrestling documentaries. Great calls, legendary stuff. Yeah. I missed them. Well, the thing is with the Monday Night Wars, it brought out the best in both companies. I mean, WCW and Eric Bischoff were kicking ass. They were kicking ass. So WWE had to do something. And that something just happened to be Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and DX and Krug 72. Have you heard of New Jack? New Jack. That's the movie, yeah? I think so. Krug. I think I've heard of New Jack. I haven't seen it. Sounds like a horror movie. I could be wrong, but it rings a bell. It rings a bell. Have you heard of New Jack? New Jack. It's just got that horror movie. I don't know, just the title alone. Crew 72. He's this crazy wrestler. Oh, no, I haven't then. I haven't heard of New Jack. Where does he wrestle? Is it WWE or AEW or one of the independent circuits? I haven't heard of. I really haven't heard of New Jack. It hopefully not. He's not a Mick Foley ripoff. I mean, Mick Foley, Mick Foley ripped himself off several times, but I mean, obviously that wasn't Mick Foley's fault. But Cactus Jack, yeah, that's no, I haven't heard of New Jack Krug 72. 72 was that the year the original Last House on the Left came out? I think it was, wasn't it? Is that why it's Krug 72? I think it is. He used to wrestle for ECW. New Jack used to wrestle for ECW. I should have heard of him. It rings a bell. It rings a bell. But I really thought you were talking about a movie. I really thought you were talking about a movie, Krug. Yeah, 1972, Krug 72. Yeah, 1972 was the year. Yeah, I thought it was. It makes sense. Yeah. It's a classic. It's I haven't seen it in years, but I much prefer Last House on the Left to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's not a popular opinion most of the time, but yeah. The remake was okay. Last House on the Left, the remake. But the original from 1972 was very gritty and nasty. And 1972, yeah, when you think, pardon me, 1972, I Spit on Your Grave was 1978. So similar films, kind of, if you get, so, way ahead of its time, maybe, Last House on the Left. Krug 72. I wonder what live commentary Dave will do next. Oh, Dave McRae? Hopefully a good slasher. Well, the last one he did was with Tony Michael, wasn't it? Freddy 2. I haven't seen all that yet. Yeah, I mean, I hope so too. I don't care if it's a slasher. I just hope it's a movie that I'm interested in. And it's, most of the time McRae does movies, watch along live commentary movies that I'm interested in. But I haven't seen the whole Two Dude episode yet with Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Okay, we got somebody else in the room. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hopefully I pronounce your name right. Omar, is it Omar? Omar Bazaki? Omar Bazaki? Hopefully I haven't butchered that name. Loves from Turkey. Well, love to you too. Thank you for joining the chat. Krug 72. I fell asleep before it started, so I missed it. Yeah, I don't watch. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Two Dudes live anymore. And like I say, I haven't watched the entire Freddy's Revenge episode yet. But I have watched McRae live talking about It's Me, Billy, the last one he did on It's Me, Billy, which I'm looking forward to. Are you looking forward to It's Me, Billy? Yeah, Omar Bazaki loves from Turkey. Love from the UK, pal. Thank you for joining the chat. Hopefully you're still here. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Two Dudes live anymore because when it starts here in the UK, like it's like midnight. but I do try and catch up when I can, or if I want to. If they're talking about, and they normally are talking about a film, I have interest in. If they're talking about a film I've got no interest in, then I won't even bother. Wow, we've been going for an hour already, and it's been a great show. This is what I mean. We got to get our subscribers up here on Movie Chat More, because we've been going an hour and it feels like 10 minutes. I've enjoyed it that much. Hopefully you guys have too. Krug72, I'm excited for it. It's me, Billy. Yeah. Have you seen a Halloween fan film called Michael Myers Absolute Evil? Michael Myers Absolute Evil. Is that the one that was filmed? The last portion of the movie was filmed inside like an abandoned prison or something, and the first half of the film was all they were talking about Michael Myers and the Halloween 78 murders like they were real, like they really happened. Was that Krug 72? Yeah, that's the one. One of the best fan films, if not the best fan film ever. I adore it. If they brought that out on Blu-ray, I'd be ordering it right now. I'll be ending this stream right now and ordering that thing on Amazon, man. I love it. That's the best fan film I've ever seen. Now, I know a lot of people say, Never Hike Alone. I like Never Hike Alone. I wasn't a big fan of Never Hike in the Snow. But what Vince did with Never Hike Alone was really cool. But I still prefer Absolute Evil. One of the best fan films I've ever seen. Yeah, it is. Krug 72, fantastic. Yeah, it's so professional. I love the way they talk about it like it's a real case. I love the way they talk about it. Isn't Kyle Richards in that movie? Isn't Kyle Richards Lindsay in Absolute Evil playing Lindsay? I think she is. I think Kyle Richards was in Absolute Evil. I could be wrong. But yeah, I adore that movie. I love the way they talk about the case as it's a real crime case. Yeah. Okay, Krug 72. If not, they are very similar looking. Oh, what, like Absolute Evil? Now, I've got a funny feeling we're talking about the same movie. Absolute, yeah. The more I say it, yeah, absolutely, yeah. We are. We're talking about the same film, I think. Krug 72. How was your Christmas? Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. Very downplayed, like New Year's is going to be. But what are we going to do? How was your Christmas, Krug? And thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Certain things we do at Christmas time we couldn't do, obviously. But like I say, what are you going to do, It's not a pretty time. 2020 is not a pretty time. Hopefully 2021 will be better. But how was your Christmas? Krug 72, how was your Christmas? Okay, we've been going for an hour and 4 minutes. I'm going to give it about maybe another 10 minutes and then end the stream. Unless 100 people say suddenly join in and the chat is going crazy, and how can I stop something? But this is very intimate, and I appreciate everyone who's joined in tonight and all of you. Krug 72. It was good, thanks, mate. But my missus had to do a night shift that night, though. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean that. Hopefully you made the most of it, but had to do a night shift on Christmas Day. Or Christmas night, yeah. Like I say, these are not pretty times, but yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. And like I say, you know, when we get our numbers up, God knows how long these streams will last, because yeah, it's like Dave McRae, you know, now I understand why he can't get to every single question, because the stream, not the chat is going so fast. I always understood anyway, but now I really understand now that I'm doing live chats of my own. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. Your missus had to do a night shift that night. That sucks. Is Omar still in the room? Is Saif? Saif, are you still here? Even if you're not, thank you for joining. Hopefully you'll come back. In the new year, I'm going to do lots more videos. Krug 72, yeah, thanks, mate. You're welcome. I hope you have a great 2021. Let's hope we all do. It can't get any worse, can it? But I really appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you do. I hope, like I say, I hope we all do. I'm going to keep the stream going for its, as you know, Krug, it's 1:15 now in the UK. But we'll see. 1:15 here in the UK. Let's see if anyone else joins the chat. But it's been great. It's been great questions, great comments, great chat. And that's what it's all about here at Movie Chat and More. That's why I don't just call it Movie Chat. It's Movie Chat and More. So it can be wrestling. It can be it can be boxing. It can be anything, you know. Well, not anything, you know, but it ain't just movies. It's not just movies. I love chatting about movies. I love chatting about a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Krug 72, you're still here. Thank you. What's your favorite comedy film? Depends what era. If my favorite comedy, the first one that comes to mind is The Hangover from 2009. If you go back to 1990, I think it was, it's probably What About Bob with Bill Murray. Go back a bit further to 1987, it's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You go back further than that, it's Smokey and the Bandit. Go back further than go back further than Smokey and the Bandit, we're going into Jack Lemmon territory with The Odd Couple and Walter Matthau. My favorite comedy movie at the moment, when it comes to comedy, I'm kind of like McRae on that. I normally go old school. The most recent comedy I really enjoyed, even though it's not recent, is probably my favorite comedy of that era. I love it. The Hangover. But I love the American Pie movies. 1, 2, 3. A couple of the spin-offs were okay. I thought the last American Pie they did could have been a lot better than it was. Krug 72. Mine is either Meatballs. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I forgot that one. Porky's or Vacation, 1983. National Lampoon's Vacation. Wally World, Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo. Yeah, Beverly D'Angelo. That's one of mine. I forgot to mention that. The original Vacation from '83 with Heyday, Chevy Chase. Yeah, classic film. Old school. It sounds to me like you go old school too when it comes to comedy. Meatballs, Porky's, and yeah, and the original Vacation, 1983. Yeah, I tried to watch the remake of Vacation, just called Vacation. I turned it off about 40 minutes in, which is weird because I didn't like it, but it has the guy, Ed, the guy from The Hangover. Ed, come on, help me out. He was in, he basically played Clark W. Griswold in the remake of Vacation, but I just did not like it. Krug 72. One of my favorite action films is The Warriors. Ashamed to say, I've never seen it. I've heard of it. I think that's one of those films that everyone's, yeah, I would say at least 95% of people have heard of it. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe 90%, 85%. I haven't seen it. But it's going back some. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but pardon me. I haven't seen The Warriors. Krug 72. I highly recommend it. If you like gang films, you will love it. Yeah, it's kind of it's been on the list for a very long time. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you caught yesterday's live stream when it was live, but I've got lots of films on the to watch list that I own, but are still wrapped up in the plastic. I haven't actually. Let's The Last Jedi, for instance. You know, I've got it. I haven't seen it. I've had that on DVD for a year. I still haven't seen it. There's quite a few. Escape Plan with Arnie and Sly. I've had that on DVD for about 3 years. I still haven't seen it. The Expendables, even the Expendables with Stallone, I still haven't seen. But I've had it on DVD for a long time, but I just can't get around to watching it. So yeah, I even own movies that that I haven't seen yet, which is weird. I know that's weird. Krug 72. Do you like doing movie marathons? Yeah, I do. Halloween night, I always watch Halloween 78, Halloween 81 most of the time, Halloween 4, and Halloween 2018 is creeping in there. It's funny you should ask, actually, because I've seen all the Rocky. I'm a massive Rocky fan, and I've got the whole lot on Blu-ray, and I keep planning to watch, not back to back, maybe Rocky 1, Rocky 2, and then the next night Rocky 3, Rocky 4, and so on. But that's my next marathon is the Rocky franchise. My favorite being Rocky 2. Yeah, that's gonna be my next movie marathon is the Rocky series. Crew 72. I watched Friday the 13th parts 1 through 8 last month. It was a brilliant night. I bet it was. I mean, yeah, Friday 1, 8, they're the original classic Paramount. Yeah, the Paramount class. They're the ones I have on Blu-ray. I've got the others like 9, which is God Awful, and Jason 10. I like to complete the collection. Freddy versus Jason, which I don't mind, but I haven't got it on Blu-ray. 1 to 8 are they're the original to me, and well, they are. They're the original. I've got the remake on DVD from 2009, I believe. But yeah, 1 to 8. Yeah, 1 to 8 sounds like a great night. Or a great month. Crew 72. Thanks for tuning in, mate. I really appreciate it. I started at 4:30 in the afternoon, and by the time it ended, it was nearly 6 in the morning. They are like that, aren't they? If you're really in the mood for a Friday the 13th marathon, you can. They're so easy to watch, you know. Nobody's asking any big questions most of the time. When it comes to Halloween, I mean, I'm passionate about Halloween. I'm passionate about Friday the 13th. Not so much Freddy. I do like the Freddy movies, but yeah, they are like that. You can just stick on Friday the 13th one and just carry on. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you started at 4:30 in the afternoon, nearly 6 in the morning. That's a long time. But good for you, man. That's passion, and that's passion. That's commitment. Crew 72. I think they do marathons on Sky Cinema on Friday the 13th. Usually, yeah, they do. Yeah, I seen them. I used to have them on Sky. You know, when you can keep stuff on the box on your Sky box. I had one. No, maybe Friday the 13th Part 2 all the way through 8 on the Skybox, but when I got the Blu-ray collection, I freed up space on my Skybox, and now just if I'm gonna watch a Friday the 13th movie, it's gonna be on Blu-ray. But yeah, they normally do that on Sky Horror or something, yeah, which is cool. If you don't fancy, popping in the Blu-ray or the DVD. But yeah, you're right. They do that more so with the Halloween movies. Crew 72, the 8-movie collection Blu-ray set. Yeah, they're the ones. That's the one I've got. I haven't got the Scream Factory collection, which involved or included, I should say, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason 10, the remake, and in between that, I think the Scream Factory one had Freddy versus Jason as well. No, I don't have that. I'm not sure it was even released here in the UK, but I've got the original Paramount set 1 through 8 on Blu-ray. Crew 72, best £30 I've ever spent. You got it too, then? Yeah, cool. Was on that. Yeah, was on that 8 movies set. Do you know what? I think I got it for £30 as well on Amazon. I think Amazon go up and down in price, and I think we both got lucky because now I think the Region 2 or Region 3, you know what I mean, Region FREE version of that could be a lot more expensive now. I'm only guessing. I know Amazon have a habit of going up and down in price for stuff like that. So we both lucked out on that one. 30 quid, yeah. That's a fair price for the original. Pardon me. The original 8 Jason movies, or Friday the 13th movies. Jason. Some people get technical because Jason wasn't in Friday the 13th Part 1, even though he was. But you know what you know what I mean. Yeah, 30 quid. That's roughly what I spent on it. Okay, we've been going for about an hour. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes. Probably going to call it a day now. Very soon. Give it about another 3 or 4 minutes and see how we go. You've been great, Krug. Thank you very much for joining the chat tonight. And you other guys, where did you go to? No, we're still very much in our embryonic stages here at Movie Chat and More when it comes to live videos. But hopefully those numbers will rise. Krug 72. I've had a great time here. Me too, man. Me too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. It's not tomorrow night because I'm not going to be in any condition. You know, I'm going to have a few. I'm going to bring in the new year right. Let's get rid of 2020. I'm not going to be here live on New Year's Eve. But right after that, I'll be back. I'll be back. Who am I, Arnie? But I will be back very, very early in the new year. Yeah, it has been great, Krug. Yeah, it really has. I've really enjoyed it, man. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. Krug 72. I might have a couple of Holston pills tomorrow. Yeah, Holston pills tomorrow. I used to love Holston. I kind of went off Holston, but I haven't. I'm a beer drinker. My favorite is probably Stella or Budweiser, maybe. But beer to me is quite expensive at the moment. So I normally, at the moment, I'm on the old Frosty Jack cider. But yeah, a couple of Holston. Hope you enjoy them, and I hope you have a very, very cool night. Anyway, guys, yep, I'm going to end the stream right there. We've been going an hour and nearly 23 minutes. Thanks for everyone, Krug 72, everybody else that joined in. Let's keep the numbers rolling. Let's tell our friends. Let's keep the numbers rolling. Krug 72, thanks, mate. Hope you have a good night too. I'll do my best. And thanks again for all the comments and the questions and everything else. And that goes to everyone that joined in tonight at Movie Chat More. I'm going to end the stream right now and take care. Have a happy new year. And I'll see you very, very early on in the new year. It was very nice talking to you too, Krug. Catch you later, guys. Take care.